is a Speedy Snail. So if you imagine, most snails normally are quite slow. Well, this one we're going to do a nice speedy one. So we're going to start off with a shell. And as you know, with snails, we do a curly shape. So we're going to go round and round like this. And again. And again. Excellent. Like that. How have you got on with that bit? So the next part is the slimy bit, the snail bit. And we're going to do the neck of the snail first. So we're going to do a sweep upwards, like that. We're going to go all the way around to create a head, like this. And then back down again towards the snail's shell, like that. And we're going to go all the way across now and come out to make a tail on the other side. So let's go all the way across. And we're going to go up to create the tail of the snail. That rhymes. Like this. And then we'll join it from the shell. Like that. That's his little tail there. Now they've got lovely antennae, haven't they? They're so wiggly. So we're going to do those next. Now they're going to go backwards because this snail is going to be speeding along. We're going to do a really fast snail. So they're going to be arched towards the shell. We're going to do a little circle on the end. And then we're going to come back down again. Like that. And do the same again. So line up, circle, and back down towards his head. That's his antennae. Next we're going to do a mouth. Now because he's really racing, he's speeding along, he's got a slightly downward turned mouth. He's just concentrating really. So a line across to the end of his face. Can you see that? And bending towards the bottom, towards the floor I suppose. Now we're going to do some eyes. Now he's going to have speedy racing goggles on. So we're going to do those first. So we're going to do a big circle. And another big circle towards the end of his face. Then we're going to do a smaller circle, which will be the glasses or the goggles, and same again, like that. Next part is we're going to join those two glasses together, the little bridge, and then another bridge above it, like that. Okay. Now we're going to do the strap, which is going to go to the back of the head. One, and another one, two. That's the racing goggles. We've still got eyes, so we're going to do our eyeball or pupil inside. He's looking where he's going, so his pupils are more this side, like that. And we'll give him a little nose, a little nostril, which is a dot and a dot. Like that. Now to make our snail look super speedy, what we're going to do is give him some sweat spraying off. So these are like little water droplets. Like that. It's really hot and sweaty. And we also want to make it look like he's moving. So we will go like this. So lines coming off his shell, like that. And he looks like he's speeding along. And at the moment he looks like he's flying, doesn't he? Or maybe whizzing through the air. So we need to give the floor, draw the floor in. Let's do a line across, like that. And one on the other side as well. I think he's on maybe a path, so we could do some little stones, like this. There we go. And that's our second drawing. Good job, everyone. Well done. How did you get on? Love to see your drawings today, so do post them on the comments below later on. And yeah, love to see them. It's my favourite part when I get to see all your drawings. Okay, so our final drawing this morning is a yak. Do you know what a yak is? It's a little bit like a buffalo, so it's got horns, and they're very fluffy and hairy. So we're going to do the head to start off with. I always like to start with the head. We're going to do a circle to about here. I'm going to stop there because that's where we're going to add our horns. We're going to leave a little gap and carry on with our circle. And then we'll add our horns in next. So to do horns, if you imagine a bit like a backwards curly cut here. Go around like that and back again, and then we're going to do a curly cut that way, like that, and the same again. I'm going to do curly cut and a backwards one, like that. Got your horns. Oh, mine are a bit wobbly, aren't they? Maybe he's got one longer than the other. That's a good thing about drawing. When you're making it up and it's not too realistic, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to do his eyes. We're going to do a circle and a circle and a pupil and a pupil. And he's looking this way because there's going to be something sitting on his bottom. Now, if we want to make him look cross, because he's not happy that something's sitting on his bottom, we're going to do a line down like this. And that will make him look cross. That's his eyebrows going like this. And we're going to give him some hair, so some wobbly fringe. And he does have ears as well. And these are going to be the opposite way to his horns. So this way, like this. A bit like a triangle, a floppy triangle. Like that. Okay. Okay, so next we're going to do his nose, and they have a bit like a V shape, a wide V shape for the nose, and that will come down to make his mouth like this, like a leaf shape, and he's going to have some grass in his mouth, so we're going to do some grass sticking out, and it's the sort of grass that might have, I don't know, something on the end, a little leaf, like that. Okay, we're going to do, over his snout, over his snout area, we're going to do a semicircle like this. And we might give him a little bit more of a sort of beard almost for this yak. It's very hairy. Okay, now we're going to do the body, and that's a bit like a rounded rectangle. So we're going to come down. Now the bottom of his body, even though it's going to be a rectangle, we're going to give it some fur. So we're going to do zigzaggies like this, all the way across. And we're going to come across at the top. I'm going to make the body a little bit wobbly, but it is a rectangle shape. We're going to come down round the bottom like that. I'm going to give him a little tail. And the tail's got a little bit like a leaf shape on the bottom. My children are just sneaking in to get some pencils. I'm trying to be very quiet. So there we've got the body. Excellent. How are you doing, guys? So next we need to add the legs. We're going to give him some woolly legs, so rectangles down. But they're a little bit wobbly to show that they're all furry. And then they're going to give him a hoof. So that's sort of a semicircle shape there. Same again for each of those 4 legs. What do you want? Blue tack. Not sure where the blue tack is, sorry. Okay, so we've got 2 more legs to do at the back. So wiggly lines. These 2 legs are together at the back, like that. So that's our 4 legs. Okay. Now he's got a little insect on his bottom, so we're going to do a bit like a beetle. Then we're going to do 1 circle that we're going to colour in. We're going to do a smaller circle. If you imagine a bit like a snowman. That's going to be the beetle's body. You can see there. And the beetle's going to bite his bottom in a minute. That's why he's looking so angry. So we need to do the claw bit like that. So something quite sharp. A bit like a semicircle. 2 semicircles with a sharp bit. We can give him little hands and legs as well. There we go. Now we can give him some more fur. Like that. And I think he's going to be on a grassy field. Okay. So we're going to go big zigzags up. So a few up and a few down. Make it look like grass. I'm glad you like this snail. Okay, because I think he's going to eat this grass next. Do the same all the way across. Like that. There we go, we've got another one finished. Well done. Oh, well done, Eleanor. Hope you're doing well today. I think the last thing I'm going to do, because often yaks and bulls and things might have a bell, so I'm going to pretend that there's some string tied around his horn by doing some lines. And then what I'm going to do is draw a bell. So I'm going to do a line, and then, whoops, a semicircle, like that. A line across, and then a little semicircle there, show it looks like a bell, and 2 lines either side, a bit like it's moving. Go ding ding ding. There we go. Fabulous, that's our last drawing today. So we've done the yak, we have created a lovely super speedy snail, and we also did our drama llama at the beginning, didn't we, today? So well done. As I said earlier, I'd love to see your completed drawings. It's my favourite part, to see what you've been drawing today with me. And next week is half term, so I'm going to do extra drawing sessions. I'm also going to do some letter art with painting, and I'm going to give you a hello again, drawing out of the window task and some other different activities. As I said, for next week's live draw, if you've got any suggestions, do let me know, and I shall see you next week. Bye!